Well, Heidi-ho, Heidi-lo. Here I am in the big rig heading to Sydney, North Sydney, and then Sydney, which is about 15 minutes, right? Right now we're in Amherst, picking up a 230-911. So as you can see, this is where I will be sleeping. Got my own pillow and my pink teddy bear. Now, I gotta... Oh, hi, baby. That was just the truck driver, Davey, getting in. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to this trip. Sitting up high in this great big truck. I got my truck driver hat. I got my truck driver chains hanging on me here. And more importantly, I got my truck driver attitude. And you have to have a truck driver attitude, right? And I'm just rolling along singing, you know, roll on, big daddy or whoever it is, mommy, 18-wheelers, roll on. I don't know, I can't remember it all. But can you tell I'm excited? I'm very excited. You know something, the other day I had an awful backwards day. First off, I get up, I come out to the kitchen, get my coffee, forget my glasses in the bedroom. Don't even know how I got to the kitchen, because I can't see without them. So, had to backtrack back into the bedroom. Then, I had to go to the doctor. I go to the doctor. She says to me, yeah, we got your blood work back from your stool samples. And she said, we found that you have a... And it was after she said that everything kind of went, I don't know, like I went into another state or something, you know, with fear. And she said a cytopare in your intestines. A cytopare. And I got thinking about that. A cytopare? Well, if there's a cytopare in my intestines, and it's been in there for a long time, I guess, then that would make a lot of fruit flies with, you know, a pear that's been laying around in there for a long time. And then I got thinking, well, what if one of the seeds from the pear attaches itself to my bowel? I could be growing a pear tree inside of me. I don't even know it. And as I was coming out of it, I heard her saying, Moyra, 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 are you all right? And I said, well, I'm scared. And she said, well, dear, it's just a parasite. I said, a what? She said, a parasite. Well, all I heard, because backwards, right, was cytopare. So that was that. So we're going to fix that right up. Got to have more blood work. So that happened. And then, like I do every morning, I was watching the news. I said, you know, going to give the top story. Oh, shit, them buzzers and bells scare me. Oh, I think my driver's coming back. No, he's just walking around. Anyway, top stories was the Syrian refugees, global warming, and now we will continue on to the top news stories of the day. There's been a huge recall of cucumbers in British Columbia. People have been gathering them in bulk, and they've been pricking their fingers with the pricks on them, causing them to bleed, and they're soft. Really? That's a top news story? And the next one was Queen Elizabeth said she knows for a fact that Charles murdered Diana. Now, I don't know about you people, but that to me is a little backwards, okay? We're talking about the Syrian crisis and global warming. But a pricked cucumber, a soft pricked cucumber that's causing people to cut their fingers, and someone over in England that we call Mommie is accusing her son of murdering her daughter-in-law. Now that to me, folks, is backwards. I would think the Syrian crisis and global warming would be a little bit more important, don't you? Yes, for sure, for sure. Anyway, we're not going to get home till about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to torture Dave pretty near to death. I made us a little lunch, brought that, Got a few surprises for him, like I've got a little thing of cheese, different cheeses in it. And it'll be dark in this big rig. And I'll say, here, Davy, have a piece of cheese. Here, Davy, have a piece of cheese. Well, the third piece of cheese is going to be blue cheese. And I know he hates it. He'll pull this big bad boy right to the side of the road. Speaking of pulling to the side of the road, I said to him, David, where am I going to go pee? He said, well, we'll just pull to the side of the road and you can go. You don't mind that, do you, Moyra? Well, no, I pee on the beach. Why wouldn't I pee on the pass, right? So that was that. Well, here he comes. Gotta go.